Hello, Goshen Lane 4th and 5th graders. Happy Thursday. Today is Thursday this week, April 17th, right? April 16th, one day ahead. April 16th, Thursday, April 16th. I hope you guys are all having a great week. It's been great to see a lot of you guys on Google Hangouts this week. If you are not signing up for Google Hangouts, you're not being able to. I'm not able to sit down with you guys and do some one-on-one instruction. So I want you guys to sign up. I sent an invite from Mr. Austin Google Hangouts and invites for Mr. Shrake invites. They're straight to your parents, so your parents have to check them. Okay, I know your parents usually are sometimes watching these videos with you. Sometimes they're hearing what I'm saying. So parents, please check those emails. I know you guys do a great job of checking those emails. But if you do want me to sit down with your kid and do some one-on-one instruction, make sure you're signing them up. Tomorrow I will be available from 10. I think somebody already signed up for 10 o'clock to 10:20ish. Then after that, 10:30 to 12, I'm available. So please sign up. Okay, I appreciate the ones that have signed up. It's been great to see you guys. Make sure you can sign up with me or Mr. Austin. We're both available. We're both here for you, and we want to help. Okay. So what we're going to do today. Yesterday was Writing Wednesday. Today is the last day this week that we're going to have a read aloud. Tomorrow, Mr. Drew's going to have a cooking video for you guys to cook. It is going to be French toast, homemade French toast. So the things you need: bread, eggs, pretty much one egg, and milk. And you guys, we did this in class. You can have syrup on them if you have any syrup, or you can have fruit on them. Both of them are great. This is something I used to make with my grandma when I was younger. We made them in class one time, and they turned out very good. So I want you guys to, if you don't have those ingredients already, a lot of you probably already do, we will be making French toast tomorrow, and Mr. Drew will bring that video to you guys tomorrow. I'll be uploading that tomorrow, okay? But today, we're going to do a read aloud, and we're going to continue to use our flashcards that we made, okay? Our flashcards that we made right here, okay? I want you to get them out. If you don't have them out, go find them. If you need to make new ones, let's make new ones together, okay? You have setting, where a story takes place. You have characters. Characters are the people in a story. You have the theme. The theme is a lesson that can be learned from the story. You have plot. Plot is anything that's happening in a story. You have the conflict. This was a new one that we just started talking about on Tuesday. A conflict is the problem. There's always a problem that happens in stories, okay? A conflict, the problem. An illustrator. An illustrator is the person who draws or writes the book. No, it's the person who illustrates the book, who draws the pictures, right? And the author is the one who writes the story. Okay, let's not confuse those. Author writes the story, illustrator draws the pictures. All right? So get out those cards. If you don't have them or you threw them away, make new ones right now before we read these short stories. We're going to finish this book of short stories, right? It was a great way for us to just practice our different ideas, practice our different identification of these story elements. You guys have been doing a great job with story elements. It's something that's never going to go away. You're always going to think about story elements as you're growing up in school, and it's something that you're always going to think about. All right, today we're going to read a few more short stories. We read, I think, 3 or 4 on Tuesday, and we're going to finish this book today, okay, with short stories. Here we go. And remember, this book is called Things That Sometimes Happen. Things That Sometimes Happen. The Black Crayon. A black crayon was feeling very unhappy because nobody used him very much. All the other crayons, the red crayon, the blue crayon, all the different ones, were getting shorter and shorter. But the black crayon was staying very much the same size. I am just as pretty as the rest, he said to himself. One day, while a little girl was drawing some pictures, he said to her, I wish sometimes you would use me. I would like to, said the little girl, but I don't know what to draw. All right, so those characters are definitely, a crayon can be a character in a story. It's a nonfiction story, right? It's a fiction story. It's a made-up story. So it's definitely a crayon. The black crayon can be a character, and there's a little girl. I would like to, said the little girl, but I don't know what to draw. Draw a picture of stars and a moon in the nighttime. When it's cozy and snug, said the black crayon. The little girl drew an enormous picture of the nighttime. She put it. She put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and even 6 stars. They were yellow and orange. Then she drew a moon. It was purple because she liked the purple moons. In fact, she liked purple moons so much she made an extra baby moon. Then everything else she had made nighttime using the black crayon to make it look lovely dark. When she was all finished, it was such a beautiful picture. The little girl's mama put it on the wall. The black crayon was short and very happy like all the other crayons. So as you're going, oh, we're still going. Oh, no, this is a new story. This is a new short story. So during that little short story, there's definitely a theme, right? Kind of being like, why am I not like everyone else? Why am I not getting used? Or why am I not being liked as much? And then there's always something that someone can be good at, right? We can always think about it that way too. There's always something, no one really uses the dark crayon much. But guess what? If you draw the right kind of picture or you apply yourself in the right areas, you can be used. You can be valuable, right? And that really focuses on that. Turn that off. All right. Our next short story is called Going to Work. Going to work. One day after breakfast, Papa said to his little boy, I don't think I'll go to work today. I have a little cold. Do you think you could take my place? Of course I can, said the little boy. After his mom had made him lunch, the little boy went to work. When he got to work, he sat at the desk and said yes and no to a lot of people. Then he picked up a telephone and spoke to some more people. Then he looked at some papers. Every once in a while, he had some coffee. During the afternoon, he called his mom on the telephone. How's Pa doing? He asked. Oh, fine, said his mom. I think he'll be able to go to work tomorrow. Very good, said the little boy. Give him a kiss for me. All right, so those characters are definitely a family, a mom, dad, and child. The setting would be the office where the dad works. The little boy went there. When he came home from work, the little boy sat on his papa's bed. How are you feeling? He said, Pop. Much better, said Papa. I bought you a present, said the little boy, and he gave his papa a book to read. It had no pictures. The next morning, the papa was feeling much better, and he went to work himself. And that's the end of that story. We have one more big little short story, okay? So not really a theme in that story, right? That was just kind of a story with characters and a problem, a conflict. Problem was the man wasn't feeling good. Couldn't go to work. Just like if you guys don't feel well, you guys don't come to school. And you know what? How they solved the problem was the little boy went to work for his dad, right? Our last short story. Make sure you're using your cards, settings, characters, themes. Make sure you're lifting these up. I know you guys are. I can't see you, but your parents are watching you. The melting ice cream cone. Our last short story of the day. Once upon a time, it was a very hot day. It was so hot that an ice cream cone was melting because no one was eating him. He ran very fast until he found a large flower, under which it was much cooler. In the shade, he did not melt so fast, but drip, drip, he did still melt. 2 bears came walking along. Hurry, cried the ice cream cone. I need you to eat me up because it's too hot and I'm melting. As he spoke, he melted. Drip, drip, drip. Fine, said the bears, but I get the first lick, said one bear. The ice cream cone went drip, drip. Now, I get the first lick, said the other bear. The ice cream cone went drip, drip. The bears argued and argued. Finally, when they could not make up their minds, they turned to the ice cream cone and said, Mr. Ice Cream Cone, you decide who gets the first lick. But the ice cream cone was no longer there. He had melted all away. So I hope on that story, that's definitely a story. That's a short story, but it's definitely a story where we're able to say, oh, there's a theme in this. Guess what? Sometimes when you take too long, or sometimes when you can't make a decision right away, sometimes you miss out on a good opportunity. They missed out on eating an ice cream cone. I know you guys all like ice cream cones, but that's definitely a lesson that can be learned. That is a theme, no doubt. A theme. Sometimes you got to take the opportunities given to you, and you got to take them and run with them right then and there. That's a theme, that the lesson that we can learn in that. And the bears were the characters. The setting was the park and under the flower, right? So all these little short stories, you guys like all these short stories, they're so quick. But guess what? There's a lot put into stories. There's characters, settings, themes, problems, conflicts, ways to solve those problems or conflicts. Okay, you guys did a great job this week watching videos. You guys did a great job of reaching out to me when you had problems or questions. Keep up the great work. Tomorrow you guys will be making French toast with Mr. Drew. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Hopefully you guys are having fun with that. And hopefully you guys are enjoying these videos too. All right, everyone. Have a great rest of this week. And I will talk to you guys if you guys sign up for Google Hangouts, or if you guys have any questions, you can always call or email me. We'll talk to you guys soon. See ya.